What's going on, everybody? Day number 4 is officially over. It's about 6:30 at the time of this recording. Luckily, the day was an hour shorter, and I'm really happy about that. So let's get into the breakdown on what happened for day number 4 here at ISDE 2024 in Galicia, Spain. Josep Garcia won day 4 today via 5 test wins. He even had a crash in the first test of the day and still won it. He's just unreal. That's just the way it is. Garcia is a freak of nature. Same with Steve Holcomb. Garcia's getting the better of him, just like he did in the World Championships this year, but no surprise there. But Holcomb really gels with that Honda. I actually got a chance to take a close look at that thing today. That Honda is insane. Just the way it's set up, the way it's raked out for him on the suspension with the triple clamps and everything. That bike is as stable as a rock. And it's no wonder that Holcomb is gelling with that thing as well as he is. But Holcomb was second today with one special test win, test number 5. Max Alin from Sweden was third. He was the top junior rider for the second day this week. He was able to gain a lot of time back on Italy's Kevin Cristino. Top American, Johnny Girard on the day. He was 6th. 4 top 5 finishes in the special tests, with a 3rd place finish in the final test behind Josep Garcia and Dante Oliveira. Grant Davis was 7th, right behind Johnny. He was 4th in the final test behind Johnny and Dante, which was great for him. 12th on the day, again, for Josh Toth. Matches his race number. He was 12th overall for the day. Cody Barnes was 17th. Dante Oliveira, 19th. He was 2nd in the final test behind Garcia. A rough test number 5 for him. Had him drop down in the order a little bit, but a P19 on the day for Dante Oliveira. Mateo Oliveira, 29th. A little bit of redemption from yesterday after a hard, I think it was test 5 again, just like Dante today. Jason Tino, 45th. It sounds like he had a issue with the forks, a blown fork seal, lost all the fluid, dripped onto the rotor, no front brakes. That's the story that I got. I'm not entirely sure about that, but so a rough day for him, but he's got the fork swapped out and should be better and ready to go for tomorrow for day number 5. Women's Trophy, Brandy Richards wins day number 4, 3 test wins on the day, and she wins the day by 15 seconds over Rachel Archer of New Zealand. She took the other 3 test wins on the day. Jessica Gardner of Australia was in 3rd for the afternoon. Rachel Gudish, after repairing her clutch and I think a couple other things on the motorcycle yesterday at the end of the day, puts in her best performance of the week with a 4th. And Ava Silvestri is consistently in that 8 to 10 range, a 10th place finish on the day for Ava Silvestri. As far as the team standings are concerned, with one day of special test racing to go, France has a 7-minute 51-second lead over new second place, the United States. Julio Pando is riding injured, it sounds like, and USA definitely took advantage of that today. So USA moves back into the number 2 position, and they have a minute 43 advantage over Spain going into tomorrow's day of special test racing. In the junior trophy classification, Sweden continues to lead. They had a rough day today. Axel Sem crashed, and I think it was the second special test, and I've got photos of it. His whole left side was covered in mud, and that really hurt him for that test and possibly even the 3rd special test back here at the paddock. So nothing gained, but nothing lost for Sweden. They still carry a 2-minute 8-second advantage over France in the junior classification. France has a 6-minute 46-second advantage of their own over the United States with Grant, Mateo, and Jason. And USA actually built their lead over Australia today, so they've got pretty comfortable advantage. They just got to stay on the bike, and they have 3rd locked up after tomorrow going into the final moto on Saturday. In the women's trophy standings, USA gains about 30 seconds over Australia. They have a 3-minute 55-second lead over the Aussies, and then it's another 18 minutes, almost 19 minutes back to Sweden in 3rd for the Women's World Trophy classification. And Brandy with 3 out of 4 day wins and not losing much when she lost out yesterday, holds the women's individual outright lead for that classification. In club standings, Cole Whitmer, the highest finishing American with P9 on the day. Hunter Smith was in 11th. Cooper Jones in 12th. Jaden Donners in 13th. Leighton Smale 14th. Jack Walker 16th. Anson Maloney in 20th. Lane Lorenzo on the 125 is P25. Anthony Ferrante was 31st on the day. Tanner Whipple was 36th. Zach Toth was 37th. Ryder Tomaselli on another 125 was 38th for the afternoon. Huck Jenkins was 48th. Trevor Maley, despite riding through a lot of slower club riders due to his issues the last day and a half with the motorcycle, he was 51st for the afternoon, and his starting position tomorrow is going to be much improved. And but spirits were high for him today. Alex Dorsey was 60th on day number 4. Eric Forsberg was P66. Eric Stevenson in 75th. And unfortunately, we lost Tyler Vore about the middle point of the day, and he's going to get looked at by Doc. At last update that I had, Doc hadn't had a chance to check him out, but it's sounding like possibly a broken wrist for Tyler, but I do not know that for sure. But it was definitely sore, definitely hurting him, and unfortunately, he had to pull out of the rest of the afternoon and probably out for tomorrow and Saturday as well. So unfortunately, a tough break for Tyler Vore, but he's going to come back strong. He's definitely solid at this event when he stays healthy. So best wishes going out to him. As far as the club team standings go, the Eric Cleveland Memorial Team, which is our women's club team, Jocelyn Barnes, Olivia Pugh, and Rachel Stout. Jocelyn had issues this morning with the bike. I think it was a front wheel issue, just getting things put back together. She received a 6-minute penalty for that, so that hurt her a little bit as far as the individual women's club standings are concerned, but she made up for it with her test times. But Eric Cleveland has an hour and 9-minute lead over the other two club teams, which are Great Britain in second and Canada in third. So they just have to finish out tomorrow, and they're fine for the women's club team standings going into the final moto on day number 6. The rest of the club team standings, Team GTBN is in third. XC Gear is in fourth, and they are 24 seconds behind GTBN for that third club position. US Sprint Enduro team is in 8th. The Elizabeth Scott Community team is in 9th. The Missouri Mutters are 16th in club team standings. And then with the issues to Trevor Maley and now Tyler Vore, the Hugh Legacy club team is in 82nd out of all the club teams. But that is the wrap up for day number 4. Day number 5 starts tomorrow. Brand new tests, or at least 2 new tests. There might be a modification to that. I'm still waiting on confirmation. There was a lot of talk yesterday about modifying the route or where the special tests were going to be, just because the 2 special tests for day number 5 initially are on top of a mountain ridge, a lot of windmills. And if you saw my Instagram stories at all, you saw that there was a lot of wind, a lot of rain. There are windmills up there, low visibility. And with the forecast possibly making things difficult for tomorrow, we could see a different outlook, or a different look to the day than what was initially planned. But I'll know more on that tonight and going into tomorrow. But that is a wrap up for day number 5. I will see you guys tomorrow, day number 4. I will see you guys tomorrow evening for a day 5 update. Thank you to LensRentals.com for sponsoring everything that I'm doing with the camera equipment this week. If you are looking to, purchase, rent camera gear, anything like that, go to LensRentals.com. They have great deals on rentals. You can try out anything you want to: camera lenses, bodies, flashes, microphones, triggers, anything like that. But go to LensRentals.com. Thank you guys for sponsoring the video, and I will see you tomorrow for a day 5 update.